5 easy chicken marinades that will make your life that much easier. You're welcome. I'm Chef Mike Nassar from Detroit 75 Kitchen. We make bomb-ass sandwiches. Hands down, the best sandwiches you will ever have in your life. And we cook for each other. Meal prep should be easy, should be fun, and you should have it ready to go. Chicken sometimes is boring, but really, if you prep it the right way and you prep it ahead of time, it really is that simple. You get home, you take it out, you pop it in the oven, you're ready to go. 5 easy chicken marinades that you can do ahead. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Here it goes. Whenever I'm preparing chicken, I always have a dedicated cutting board that I use for raw chicken. I know that, some people like do it on the wooden cutting board and they just sanitize it real quick. And they say, oh, it doesn't matter, you're gonna cook the chicken anyway. I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Easy Italian chicken. You take your chicken, cut it whichever way you can make in kebabs, or you're making chicken cutlets, or whatever it is. Prepare it now. This way you don't even have to do that. I'm just gonna make this into a chicken cutlets. Not too thick, not too thin. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of parsley, little lemon juice, a little bit of Italian herbs, whichever one that you like. This one here I happen to like. It doesn't have any salt in it. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and olive oil, a little bit of red pepper flakes. And you know what? I'm just gonna add one more garlic. A little bit of lemon peels goes a long way. So you put it in there, you mix it up really good. When you're preparing this, you can take this out in the morning before you go to work. When you come home, just put it on a sheet pan, throw it in the oven. You can throw it on the grill. You can put it in a saute pan and make chicken cutlets out of it. The possibilities are endless. Bag this up, and if you're planning on cooking this in the next 2 days, you can leave it in the fridge, but definitely go straight into the freezer and you're ready to go. It's ready for you whenever you want. The next one is Jamaican jerk chicken. A lot of people don't make it because it's overwhelming and the spices, and this is a really, really easy way that I like to make sometimes. And yes, sometimes I do use jars if they're good and if they're decent. I have tried them before, and it's a good starter. I'm gonna be using a jar today. It's one of my favorites. Then I add to it Mr. fucking Walkerwood. When it comes to Jamaican jerk seasoning, they know what's up. This has everything in there that you need for a proper jerk chicken. Plus, we're gonna add a little bit more flavors to it. A little bit of ground coriander, a little bit of ground thyme, a little bit of lemon juice, some chopped onions, a little bit of chopped parsley, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, some oil. I already know I'm gonna put these on the grill and I'm gonna make them into chicken kebabs. So I like to chop them into big chunks. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of chili powder. Just mix it all up. If you haven't used jerk seasoning out of a jar that's wet, you are definitely missing out on the real flavors. So whenever I chop them into kebabs, it doesn't mean that I'm going to cook them on the grill. I might take these out, put them on a sheet pan, throw them in the oven at 400 degrees, 420 degrees, 15 minutes, and I'm done.
I can't hear no more.
Because you party too much.
No.
Before, when you were young, you partied too much. You lived at the club. I partied. I didn't party like you guys. Well, in the 80s, you were not even old enough to party like that.
I had an idea, fake idea, 16.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, the next one is Chipotle flavored chicken. One of my favorites. These ones here, I'm gonna cut into little strips because I know that when I cook these, I might cook them like into like a chicken tenders for the kids, and or I can make tacos with them. Long strips just like that. A little bit of yogurt or sour cream, whatever you have on hand. This is a red and green jalapeno. I'm gonna chop these up with the seeds. I'm not gonna be eating these. Whenever I'm ready to cook this is all gonna be discarded. I just want the flavor of the red jalapeno and the green one. A can of Chipotle sauce. So Chipotle is sun-dried jalapeno. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of lime juice. Mix it up really good. And the longer this sits, the better it will taste. After I get off work, I'm in the kitchen all day, then I definitely don't want to go home and be in the kitchen again. I still cook at home, and you have dinner ready literally in less than 15 minutes, and there's no cleanup. You already did the cleanup, especially cleaning up the raw chicken and the board and the table and the countertop and everything else. Therefore, you're already ahead. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is my go-to Mediterranean style chicken. A little bit of garlic. You can chop them up, but I like to use one of these because it's just so much easier. Whenever you're holding a chicken for a long time, a little bit of garlic goes a long way. A little bit of lemon juice. I don't care about the seeds. A little bit of yogurt, a little bit of cilantro, pepper, salt, and a little bit of tomato paste. The reason I'm cutting these this way, I already know that I'm going to be grilling these things up. Mediterranean style chicken is delicious grilled up. You put this on the grill, you make a salad, you steam up some rice, you grill some vegetables. Cooking doesn't have to be hard. Cooking is fun if you make it fun. And you know, like I always say, there is not a proper way and a wrong way to do it. It's all personal preference. If you want to add a little bit more to it, you want to add some red pepper flakes, you want to make it spicy, go for it. You want to make it more lemony, go for it. You want to add less yogurt, okay, cool. Yogurt, especially when you cook it up, you're definitely not going to taste it, but you will definitely taste how soft the chicken is. So the longer this sits, the better it will taste. Last one, Indian inspired. Ginger, grind it up. I love a lot of ginger, especially when it sits with the chicken for a while. It gives it that really like authentic taste. A little bit of garlic, yogurt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of turmeric. This is Madras curry powder. I happen to like this brand a lot. This is very, very spicy. This is an Indian style chili powder. So I'm going to large cube this. I already know when I make this, I'm gonna make it over rice and I'm gonna cook it in a pot. So all of this liquid in here is just gonna reduce and becomes like a really nice gravy. And when it comes down to simmer, I'm gonna add some vegetables to it. I'm gonna steam some rice. That's it. Dinner time. A little bit of cilantro. Mix it up. Make sure you mix it up really good, because I went pretty heavy on the spices and I really want it to sit in there. And make sure, do not waste any of this. Put it all in there. This is just the beginning of it. This is 5 easy marinades that you can make at home for chicken. You can definitely use these for beef. You can definitely use these for seafood. And I have 5 easy meals ready to go. I have a full-time job. I have kids. I don't have time to stand in the kitchen all the time. So whenever I have the time to stand in the kitchen, I prepare ahead of time, at least a week's out, sometimes 2 weeks out. I just really don't want to do that extra work, and I want to eat healthy. This is a really easy way to do it. I'm sharing with you what I know, but if I miss something, I would love to try it your way also. Just let me know. 5 easy marinades you can easily do. Try it at home.